Hey guys, welcome to my first video of a new series I wanted to start here on YouTube. It's a New World series. I'll be doing a bit of everything. Today I wanted to open up 88, level 45 and up cases, chests that I picked up from Corruption Breaches, one war, and a couple of the quests in Morningdale. Just some quick thoughts on the game so far. I absolutely love it. I think if you haven't played it already, you should definitely check it out if you're a fan of MMOs. I hadn't played an MMO in a long time, but it's definitely a lot of fun. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. The PvE is pretty great. The dungeons are great. The PvP is also terrific. I was in my first war last night. I mean, we didn't do too well, but it definitely has a lot of potential. I think long term the game could be pretty fantastic. So yeah, so if you haven't played it, I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of this genre. If you have played it, I hope you're having a lot of fun with it. There's obviously some bugs that hopefully get fixed in the coming weeks, but overall I absolutely love the game. So let's get to opening some of these rewards. I'll try to start with like the lower level ones and then we'll work our way up. Hopefully we get something good here. Let's open the quest ones because they generally probably won't be the best ones, but you never know. Ooh, okay, we're starting off hot. Epic, Officer's Coat of the Fighter, light, plus 10 strength, dexterity, Ancient Ward, reinforced. It's a pretty good start. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's open up. Let's just go open up the next. I'll do them all in whatever order it decides to open them. Defiled cloth shoes, meh. I'm at the point now where like most uncommons, I've been kind of just salvaging, keeping most of the rares and epics. The rares that I don't use, I'll sell on the trading post. If you're playing and you haven't really been using the trading post, it's definitely a good way to make gold, especially if you're full on your repair parts. So salvaging really doesn't do much. That's one of the things I'd like to see them upgrade, is maybe add a couple more spots to the trading post, because right now you're capped at 100 listings. So it does make it a little difficult sometimes to squeeze everything in, especially if you're grinding. I wish I had been using it since day one, honestly. I've only started yesterday, so far I've made a decent amount of gold from it, and it's a nice way to kind of just, you know, not waste potential gold. Alright, common item, not the greatest. Pirate Gunslinger hat. The Defiled Greaves of the Battle Mage. Meh. I mean, again, greens, uncommons, not really what we're looking for. Defiled Tower Shield of the Spell Sword. Some of these do, like, I mean, sometimes if you're, you know, you will find some good uncommons, depending on what your gear is or where you're at. If you're in a new area and the gear is a little bit better, sometimes the greens, the uncommons are okay. But I'm definitely a big fan of having a gem spot on any of the gear I use. And obviously the perks are huge when deciding what you're gonna build. You know, so a lot of things, right now I'm building a tank. So a lot of the items necessarily don't fit that build, so that's really some important stuff to look at. Drop of, what's this? Okay, that's the crafting mod. So you deal 3% more slash damage. Could be good if you're making a sword or something. Boo! Okay, our first rare. It's got an empty gem socket, so that's good. Strength and dexterity. Unfortunately, I'm looking for strength and constitution for my build. It's still not terrible, but yeah. Another uncommon. Intelligence and focus. Defiled leather gloves. Meh. Meh. Ugh. The hatchet's actually really good. I first started using the sword, and I don't know why, but I was going with the ice gauntlet. I've recently switched to the hatchet and the warhammer as my secondary weapons, and I love both of them, honestly. I think, especially if you're running a lot of PvE solo as a tank, it's nice to have the sword and shield, obviously, but something that can do a little bit more damage and a little quicker. Is definitely a good item to have if you want to do some of the higher level stuff. Defiled Warhammer, again dexterity, not something I could use. Defiled Bow of the Ranger, good for the archers. So far we got one epic and one rare. Meh. 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 Okay. Okay, not too shabby. Another rare here, 436 gear score, 14 dexterity and 7 constitution. Again, not something I would definitely necessarily use, but could be handy for somebody who a DPS or, you know, something of that sort. Fire staff. 21 intelligence. See, these are good. Again, they're high gear scores. The buff on them, so the 21 intelligence is actually really good. Where you're kind of missing that extra little power is missing the gem socket. Another rare here, the Defiled Helm of the Zealot. Plus 7 strength, plus 10 focus. It's a 444 gear score. The luck buff, so 2.1 chance of rare items from chest and monsters, which is actually really good. Depending on your combination of stuff, if you could have one of those luck buffs, they definitely help. And I've noticed a difference from having a couple of my items carry that buff, notably my my satchels. So that's definitely something that's interesting. Not something I would use because, again, it's strength and focus. Even though it's a heavy headwear, I'm more strength and constitution, but still a solid helmet for somebody looking for those skills. Yeah. Musket, bleh. Great Defiled Axe, who cares? Another uncommon, breastplate. Again, these are good items, but not what we're looking for. So most of these I'll end up putting on the market if they are bind on equip. That's one of the things I wish was a little different. I think too many of the items are bind on pickup, which kind of really doesn't let you do much. I understand why they do it, but you know, I kind of wish some were more were bind on equip. Cloth hat, meh. Okay, another rare. Cloth gloves of the Nomad, light gloves, constitution and focus. Again, not something I would use, but definitely better than most of what we've been having here. Constitution and focus, 426. It's got 4% damage absorption against angry earth. Let's see here. Strength and focus again. We've already had that one. Strength and dexterity. This is nice. It's a nice one though. Again, not something we're looking for though. Plus 17 intelligence. .444 gear score, strength and focus. I do like to reduce his active cooldowns by 1.4%. Depending on what you mix it with, it could actually be solid. Another reducing active cooldowns. Hopefully we get one more epic in this. Our first one was an epic, and the rest have been mainly uncommons. A couple rares, nothing we could really use at the moment. Ooh, okay, there we go. This is nice. A light chest piece, not necessarily something I would use, but still a nice piece. And then the epic Cleave Guard, plus strength and dexterity. I have one right now that's plus 21 on the strength, but this is still a nice nice item. It is bind on pickup though. The nice thing about the corrupted runs is you do get these as well, which you use to craft orbs a little later on. So if you want to get back into dungeons. Corrupted Shard. Filed Bow of the Ranger, plus 21 dexterity. Very nice. There's also a decent one here. This would be something I could use. I think my shield is a little bit better, but take 3.8% less ice damage. When you kill something, gain 4.2 mana. It's not really something necessarily for a tank, but still decent. Another epic here, Musketeer's Hat of the Brigand. Plus 10 dexterity, plus 7 constitution. Again, not something I would use, but definitely a nice item for somebody with those skill sets. It is bind on pickup though. Again, unfortunately. That's mainly because quest items, not quest items, but corrupted runs, you will, I mean, you could farm a lot of items, so it does keep a balance, I guess. You have to be lucky to find something that you could really use or that matches your build. All right, this is the one that's gonna be interesting from the war. Let's keep that one for last. But I believe this is a level 48, if I'm not mistaken, or 49. No, it's just a rare, but still. All right, plus 7 strength, plus 11 constitution. This might actually be better than what I have, but it's only medium legwear, so no, it's not, unfortunately. I'm all heavy. So there you have it. That's it for the 88 openings. We will definitely do that again. So if you do like what you see, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more. I'll be trying to make these a little more regularly. I do stream every day over on Twitch at Cryptic Crash 15. So feel free to check out my channel if you do enjoy New World content. We are generally grinding different things. I do a little bit of PvP and PvE. So if you do like it and you like what you see, feel free to stop on by and say hello. If not, that's cool too. You do what you gotta do. So that's it for today. We'll be back with another opening very soon. Hopefully get some better items the next time. So hope everybody has a nice day. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.